their governments. The government they pay taxes to, government they elect officials to serve them. Because we are not here for ourselves, to work for ourselves. We are here to serve the people. In their most vulnerable moments, when they are under attack, if their governments cannot stand up for them, then you don't expect that they will be patriotic. The reason why elsewhere people are so patriotic, people will go all out to defend their country and to even think about what they will do for their country, not what their country will do for them, is because they know that it is worth dying for their countries and that their countries will always be there for them and stand up for them. So we are going to continue on this path. And if you have observed, this is not the only time. So it's important so that the South Africans don't think we are picking on them just because it's South Africa. You recall that when Israel deported Ghanaians without basis, we retaliated. We stood up to the Israeli government and said we will not accept that. And that in international relations, reciprocity is allowed. A certain tit for tat is permitted once it's measurable and is, very aligned with what you are receiving. So they deported 3 Ghanaians. We also deported 3 Israelis. And then it stopped. And we smoked the peace pipe. There were apologies. And we said, look, yes, let's renew our fantastic relations, which we have, and we are respecting each other since. There was a young student, you recall, who was killed in Latvia. I mean, they thought that this was just one black life that could go unnoticed. We have escalated all the way to the level of the Prime Minister, the Foreign Minister. There's a national inquiry now underway, and they report to us monthly. And we've engaged the family. They have sent lawyers. Our ambassador in Germany is constantly on the matter. And we've made clear that the government of Ghana would not allow the killing of Naneje, the young man, to go unnoticed and without any sanctions, so that the perpetrators are brought to book. Then you recall the matter of the Ghanaians who were lured to fight on the Russian side.
That's right.
And were captured by Ukrainians. We went all the way to the Ukrainian government that even though we didn't send them, they are nationals. Imagine that that's your son. Yeah. You would not say that, your son has played truant, has been, has even...
So that's consistency.
And that's consistency. All the way, President Zelensky has indicated that, he would favorably consider the request of the government of Ghana. So the South Africans must know that this is not targeted at them. So once you touch a Ghanaian, you touch all of us.
Great.
And the Ghanaian government will stand up.
That's the American feeling, and this is the consistency that people are applauding. But financially, do we have a sense, this unplanned, help, rescue, how much is costing us?
Yes, that is a legitimate question, and the processes are still underway. We are still evacuating. We are not done. So you put out any figure now, it will change. So we have said that at the end of this exercise, we will fully account. We will submit everything to Parliament. And, I am a stickler for transparency and accountability. I believe that in these matters, it is most unconscionable to want to allow anybody to take advantage of people's pain and suffering and the entire solidarity of the country. So there will be full accountability. Nobody's running away or shying away from accountability. Let's conclude the exercise. But for those who are also wondering where the resources are coming from, every year's budget, there's always a contingency allocation for emergencies. And so that's what the finance minister, on the instruction of the president, is utilizing for this exercise. But there will be full accountability, and there will be nothing to hide at all when it comes to the financial component of this whole arrangement.